Oh, come on, come on, come on.
Pretty much every big climber on YouTube has done this 9C strength test. And today I'm gonna take the test too. But I'm not taking it to show off. I don't even think I'm gonna score very well. I'm doing it because this is day one of a 120-day winter training cycle for me where I'm trying to level up and get a whole grade stronger for next spring. Stick around because the results really gave me some insight into how I need to prepare to be better for next year. So the 9C plus strength test consists of 4 separate exercises, and how well you perform on each one gives you points that add up to your total score. Your total score should tell you the maximum grade you could climb based on your current strength level. But it doesn't really take into account climbing technique or experience or mental headspace. But let's see how far off my results are from the reality of what I'm sending outdoors on real rock. So test number 1 is a 5-second hang on a 20mm edge. And you get more points if you can load up more weight. And it's all relative to your own body weight. On this test, I managed a full 5-second hang with 68 extra pounds added to my harness. That's a 40% increase in my body weight. And that's good for 5 points. At first, I thought that was pretty good until I saw what some of my friends and professional climbers scored, and it's actually pretty weak. I really need to level up here. The next test is a 1-rep max weight pull-up. Now, this should be a strong area for me. I'm doing pull-ups in the gym every week, and I'm climbing tons. I was able to hit 85 pounds of extra weight added to me in 1 rep. That's an extra 50% of my body weight, and it's good for 6 points. Now, I did try for 105 and even 102.5, and I couldn't quite pull either of those over the bar. So it gives me something to work for on the next test. Now, the test number 3 is a test of our core strength, and there's a few different variations. In the middle, it's an L sit. Above that, you have to be able to do a front lever, and I can't quite hold one for 5 seconds. So I went for the L sit, and I was able to get the full 20 seconds out. This actually surprised me. I wasn't thinking my core was going to be very strong, and I'm looking forward to pushing up and practicing the lever so I can get some more points on the next one. The last test is a real burner. It's a maximum time dead hang. Just grab the bar and hang until you fall off. The first 30 seconds are actually quite fine and relaxed. But then you got to start bargaining and negotiating with yourself. You're just talking yourself into keep holding onto this bar no matter how uncomfortable it gets. At around a minute 30, honestly, my arms were going cold. I could feel the blood draining out of them. My goal was to hit the 2 minutes because I'm regularly doing about a minute 30 here in my basement. I fought through it with numb arms and sore hands, but I made it. That was good for 4 points. So that gives me a total score of 21 points on the 9C plus strength test. According to their math and this chart, that means I should be bouldering around V8 and I should be able to climb sport routes up to 13B. Yeah, right. I'm nowhere near that. I don't think I've ever even sent a V8 indoors, and the hardest thing I've ever climbed outdoors is an 11B. My weakest scores were the dead hang and the edge hang. And this confirms what I knew already, that my grip strength needs some work compared to my overall body strength. So that's going to be a big focus of my training this winter, and I'm actually down here almost every single day doing a hangboard routine and some exercises for my grip and my wrists. Now, the plan is to completely redo this test at day 60 and then again at the end of the 120 days to see how much we can improve on these 4 simple exercises. But the ultimate goal is to become a better climber, not just stronger. So the real focus this winter is going to be on technique and pushing my limits on very hard routes where technique really matters. So I didn't take the test alone. I actually recruited a couple of my gym buddies. Riley and Jared were both there. And no surprise, they both completely outscored me. They're younger, lighter, and definitely stronger than me. But they don't have as much wisdom, gray hair, or experience as me. So hopefully I can use that to my advantage in this training plan. Now that we've got this friendly rivalry going, I've got a plan to level up my climbing. We're going to retest everybody in 60 days and see how we did. That's day 1 of the winter climbing arc. Now that I know where things stand, it's time to put in the work and have some fun along the way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.